Good morning, y'all. Once again, y'all got me up early. All right. Welcome. This is the first review, like the first edited video or whatever for the second channel. Like, welcome to the second channel, I guess. I finally found some show wise that I could put up here, and it's cool because we ain't got to deal with it long. So it's all right. I was contemplating on whether I was gonna watch this and that, and considering how I'm still here, um, I need something to do, so I decided to go on ahead and watch it. Now, let me just give a disclaimer right now. All right. First and foremost, congratulations to Shaunie and Keion. I like Keion. I think from what I've seen in the first episode, because I don't really know nothing about him, but he seemed like a really nice man, a God-fearing man. He has a really good church, a really good congregation around there, and I've heard that from several people. You know what I'm saying? That he is who he say he is. He's a good man. He preaches the word. That's all he do. He ain't out here doing no funny business. He ain't out here. For what I seen, he live real regular, no shade. But compared to Shaq, he ain't got Shaq. But that's cool. I appreciate that. He live in his means and stuff like that. Like I'm here for it. The kids like him. Shaquille like him. And that's all that matters. Shaunie like him. I'm sure Dear likes him. And I'm more than sure her father, may he rest in peace, like him. The congregants like him. I think the city like him. He cool people. You know what I'm saying? Shawnee's coochie like him. That's it's cool. You know, look, I'm here for all black love, all forms of black love. I'm here for. So shout out to her. Now, with that having been said, I could go on ahead and read and roast and gag in good faith. Now that I done gave that. So Shaunie and Keon's Destination I Do. This is episode 1. Um, I forgot the name of the episode, but I'm gonna put it down in the description box. Anywho, so Pastor Keion is the pastor of Lighthouse Church, I believe it's called. And they're having a destination wedding in Anguilla in a week, and they're inviting 175 guests. Then they turn around and talked about how they first met 2 years ago, and Shaunie is hurt that her father isn't going to be there to walk down the aisle. My heart goes out to you, Vershandia, for your father not being there because he passed. You know what I mean? So I understand this is probably a really hard time for her right now when, wanting him to walk her down the aisle for the second time and all that stuff. So my heart does go out to Shiny for that. And, um, I hope your wedding was what you wanted it to be, and your father was there in spirit. Um, the date was cute, talking about how they first met or whatever. It was cute. I think it is a little strange that Shaunie will go from a basketball player to a preacher. Preachers must be the new thing. Soon as Megan Good got one, all them bitches wanted to go out and get one, but you saw where it led Megan Good as 40 childless. So it's no shade because I like Megan. But hey Megan. But but I like again. I like Keion. I don't really feel like Keion know fugazi stuff, so I'm down. But it is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. Shaunie ain't nobody first. I'm glad that I'm glad she did that. She did way more than what Giselle Bryant ever did. Okay, she admitted I ain't fit to be nobody first. I ain't that. All right. I'm just married to this man. I'm on her side with that. Anywho, I talked about that. I talked about that. I talked about that. I'm trying to squeeze it out of here, y'all. So Shaunie and Keion meet with their wedding planners to look at centerpieces, but she still doesn't have her dress yet. Apparently, her dress is being made in Asia, I think she said. I think she said Asia or India. I could be way far off. It may have been Paris or something like that, but it's being made somewhere out the country, and it's not here yet. So I guess the dress color is gonna determine like what the centerpieces are. But look, I don't know, girl. I ain't never been nobody bride, but I don't know. I thought normally women would get their wedding dress first, and then they base the Mimi. She might be working, y'all. I think that's how they do it. I don't know. Y'all women and y'all wedding planners, get me together. Do y'all get the wedding, look for the wedding dress first, and then y'all base the wedding around the dress? Is that how it normally goes? Or do you get the venue first and then you get the dress that matches the venue? Ah, look, y'all let me know. Um, so Shawnee meets with Eric Archibald Chow. Who's a stylist, and he apparently styled a whole bunch of folk. And he was helping Vershandia find a backup dress because her dress still ain't here yet. And she invites her friends Mo and Kimmy. Shout out to Mo and Kimmy. And then Eveline show up, and this Eveline, I ain't got my hair shaved, y'all. I left it in New York. Um, uh, Eveline show up in this damn girl, Deaconess number one of the whole stroll pew child hat. And it's just, listen, I knew Evelyn was going to be there, but I just didn't know she was going to be there. Like, I would have appreciated, I could have stomached seeing Eveline like the day of the wedding, like the last episode, and we got to see her. Like, I kind of, all right, whatever. But it's just like, I see that they're incorporating her into this shit, and like, that's the thing that's just like gonna bug me. Cause listen, Tammy beat as much ass for you as Eveline did, and I kind of felt like Tammy really should have been there too. So you run around here still trying to kitty click with Evelyn's ass. You better watch that bitch. She running around here asking how you gonna kiss your husband on your wedding day. Why is that any of her damn business? You sitting there laughing. You need to watch. Anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with that tad bitch or her ratted, tattered, batty pussy, them sagging man-made ass titties, them girl. She need to go carry her ass back to Bronx and run a damn taco truck, old tad heifer. Anyway, Shaquille did an interview where he admitted that he was the one that fucked up the marriage. It was not Vershandia. She ain't had nothing to do with it. She ain't had no cheatation going on. She won't she won't take stake. she She won't stealing all the Shaq money and hiding it under Dia's mattress and all the rest of that stuff that I heard about too way back then. You know, she said she ain't did none of that. She say he said he ain't. I ain't go to look. Okay, I don't know what the hell the man really said, y'all. Okay, she said that he cleared all of that up and that never happened and blah blah blah. I guess Rashania. She says that she didn't need it now. She didn't want it now. She's in a much better space, and he didn't have to do that. But she appreciates him for doing that, and I get where she's coming from. Yeah, I get it. I appreciate it. She said the kids needed to hear it and made the kids feel a whole lot better and all that stuff. So that's the main thing. All right, I'll let her have it. I mean, but listen, even if she was stealing all that man money, who cares? He was sitting over here cheating on her left and right with all the rest of these. But well, look. I'm sure she did not mind not being laid up with that man. Like, girl, being laid up with Shaq. Oh, I can only imagine. It ain't none of my. I like Shaq. I ain't even finna go there. Moving on. Um, so Keion books a little video session for he and Vershandia so that they can answer questions and concerns that his congregation may have. And I get why the congregation would feel a way about her. I do, considering all of the foolishness that she helped facilitate Rondell to that tight ass basketball wives. Like I'm on the congregant side for feeling away like, we got concerns, we got issues, we see you a colorist ass hoe like the rest of them. You not above the rest of them bitches, so like I'm on their side. I am. Normally, I say church people would give too much, but when it comes to a person that you've seen on TV since 2010, and you've seen them for their works and what they can do and how they meddle around in people's business and throw the rock and have the hands, and you see how she treated her homegirl, Tammy. Had her coming up here looking like a baby mama that came up on $30. Oh, oh, her first season of Basketball Wives. Like, anyway, um, because this ain't even got nothing to do with that. She answered the questions the best way she could. I was on her side and I was on his side. Again, he a good man. He said, look, I don't want you to hold up to anything other than being my wife. He said, when people put you under a title, they put you under all these expectations. He says, I'm fine with you just being my wife. I appreciate that because most pastors will probably like try to push that on her. Well, you know, you marrying me, you marrying my church, and you have to do this now. You got to do that now. You got to be in charge of this. You got to be in charge of that. You got to go here. We got to go there. You know what I mean? And he don't want to do all that. Like I appreciate that. That's real. Um, that's my goddaughter if you hear. Anywho, uh, Shaunie talk about going to see her mama, dear, but she's not going with all the cameras and stuff. She says she's not ready. It's only been 2 months since she lost her husband. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't ready to have the camera and all of us, all of her BI. And I understand her for that. And shout out to Shaunie for, you know, not pushing that on her mama. Because we know her for her works. Another reason why the congregants, anyway, so Shaunie and Keion meet with Miles for lunch. Miles is still silly as hell. I like Miles. I really do. I like all of Shaunie's children. I do. I do. I like all of Shaunie's children, every last one of them. But Miles really need to do stand up or he need to do sketch comedy or something like that. I mean, he say he's running $1 million business, but I don't know shit he sell. I don't know shit he sell and don't none of the trade pieces I know talk about nothing that they bought from Miles O'Neil. No shade. But I mean, maybe he do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34 years old. He a little ass boy. I don't know. You know. But I like Miles. He cool people. Um, so Dear isn't coming to the wedding. You know, Rashondian understands. And it was during COVID and stuff like that. And, you know, her mom is still grieving and she just don't feel like she's in no shape to like travel out the country and stuff like that. And I understand it, but I know it's gonna be like extra hurt there because her father's not gonna be there and now her mom can't be there. You know what I mean? So you know, like I say, I get it. I get it. I ain't even gonna joke about it. I get it. Um, Miles wants to be the only one to walk her down the aisle. Miles, go sit. Look, Miles, you listen, Miles, you and your siblings is real cute. But what I don't want y'all to do is this shit. Like all of y'all can walk her down the aisle. Y'all are all this woman's son. Her dad can't be there. Y'all granddad can't be there. Y'all grandma can't be there. The last thing that y'all need to have y'all mama stressed with is y'all arguing about who gonna walk her down the aisle. Miles, let you and your other two brothers walk y'all mama down the damn aisle, please. You always want to be center of attention, Miles. See, I'm not gonna say that because I like love Miles. Moving on. Shaunie and Keion look for candles for the wedding guests. That was cute. Shout out to the business owner. I appreciated that y'all went in the inner city. You know what I'm saying? To do y'all little business with the small black business owners around there. Shout out to y'all for that. That was probably more Keion than Vershandia because again, we know her for her works. But shout out to y'all for allowing that young lady to get her shine on. And shout out to that young lady. Okay, she says she is who she says she is, girl. She the candle lady. And if y'all need some candles around there, y'all go around there and hit up this girl. I'm gonna see if I can find her. I can find her and I'm gonna find her name and I'm gonna have it up here somewhere. I'm gonna do that just for her because I liked her attitude or whatever. So Yolanda Adams finna be singer for Sean to get down this tight ass aisle. Shout out to Auntie Yolanda. Shout out to Auntie Yolanda. You know, we praise dance to all of her last shit. So shout out to Auntie Yolanda. And uh Bishop T.D. Jakes is counseling them, I believe, while they're in Antigua, and he's also going to be officiating the wedding. So, you know, shout out to Uncle Jakes and whatnot. Um, Hold on, y'all. What the hell? All right. So Shaunie and Keion are both getting together for their wedding. Now they're trying to make us think that they don't live together. Now listen, I like Keion. I think Keion a good man. You understand me? So maybe they have been living apart all of this time. And, they trying to make it seem like, they haven't had sex in 2 years and all of this time. And I want to believe that. I wish I had my shade fan, but I want to believe that. And I'm just choosing to believe that. That's what they said. And that's fine. Y'all did nothing in 2 years. You ain't ate no pussy. You ain't sucked no nipples. She ain't sucked no dick. You ain't teabagged her. Y'all ain't did nothing. She ain't jacked y'all off. You ain't titty fucker. Y'all ain't did nothing. I guess y'all don't, FaceTime and like niggas used to do back in the day on Uvu and Skype. Y'all don't do nothing. Okay, fine. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Uh, I gave this all that I got. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know if y'all even watching it. All right. Because I really ain't hear too many people talking about it on Twitter. So let me know if y'all even watched it, if y'all even gonna watch it. I mean, it's cute. Jackie finna be on. Eveline there. But Jackie finna be on. I was down for that, and it looked like I saw Martell. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. But it looked like Leisure Suit was there too when they was all on a boat jet skiing or something. Like that's what it looked like. It was somebody. We gonna find out if it was. How the hell he know Vashonda? He might know Keion. Well, if he know Keion, I don't know. Now, see, Keion, if you know Leisure Suit, that's a strike right there. Just off GP. Anywho, y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. And until next time, I will holler at you guys later. Bye.